Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Welcome back. Welcome back. We have to do a quick update on Porsha and Simon. Let's get into it. Every day, every morning when I wake up, 6 a.m., I see another post from Simon. And now Porsha, she was kind of ignoring it for a while, but Porsha said, okay, I'm going to have to clap back because at this point, you're exhausting me, you're exhausting my fans, you're exhausting the Real Housewives community, the Bravoverse. We're all sick and tired of it. Listen, earlier, Simon said, I'm going to need people to stop talking about citizenship because a family member engaged unsuccessfully in relinquishing their U.S. citizenship for tax avoidance purposes. Who did that? Who did that? Hashtag stop throwing stones at glass houses. I thought it was stop throwing stones from a glass house, maybe? I'm a bit confused at the situation. Listen, I'm not the brightest, sharpest tool in the shed. What do I know? Simon always got these little sayings. But I could have sworn it was, you can't throw it from a glass house because your house is just as fragile and you got, skeletons in your closet. So why are you throwing stones when someone could easily throw a stone back and then hit your house? And then, so it's supposed to be from a glass. Okay. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Porsha responded earlier today. Happy Wednesday, she says. If a person concealed his criminal past and provided fake identification for a green card, is it still a valid green card in the U.S.? Inquiring minds want to know. She captioned this by saying hashtag glass houses. Wow. Okay. Interesting. And then she's claiming that she ain't know nothing about Simon's, fraudulent past, his sham marriages. He defrauded the U.S. government, his bank fraud, his credit card fraud, his immigration fraud, his fraud. Okay. It's a whole hot damn mess. Listen, somebody under that post said, but you knew this already. I'm beginning to think that you're the problem. Porsha responded and said, I was made aware of certain things, same as the public, in February of 2024. Okay, so she was made aware in February of 2024. Somehow, some way, I think Porsha leaked that information to the blogs. The Neighborhood Talk came out with the information about Simon's fraudulent past and what have you. And then all of a sudden, we get this situation a few days later where Porsha is filing for a divorce via People Magazine. People Magazine had the exclusive, and it's pretty clear to me, everybody else, that Porsha did leak that information. So she had a plan. She devised a plan. She devised that plan. Leaked the information to People Magazine, filing for a divorce, and now she's claiming that she ain't know none of this or didn't know the extent of it until February of 2024 when the rest of the public knew. Okay, they're saying, well, Porsha, you had to know. You were traveling with him and you saw his papers and his documentations and this, that, and the third. But did she know that he was involved with the bank fraud and the credit card fraud and the sham marriages and that he defrauded the U.S. government with a fake identity to be a part of some immigration program and it may not even be valid because who did he tell the United States who the fuck he was? We're all just a bit confused at the situation. All right, moving right along. So earlier today, he said or responded, I'm going to need people who think there are 265 days in a year to stay out of understanding complex U.S. immigration laws. I'm going to need people who think there are 265 days in a year to stay out of understanding complex U.S. immigration.
I'm gonna need people who think there are 265 days in a year to stay out of understanding complex U.S. immigration laws.
Okay, I don't even have to do commentary on that because you already know what I'm going to say. You already know. I kind of feel like if you are going to challenge someone's intellect, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I'm hyped today. Sorry. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not the grammar police. I'm not the sentence police. I'm not the English police. You know what I mean? But you're calling someone stupid, but you can't even Okay, moving right along. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Okay, 265 days. Where the hell that bitch live at? Shout out to Lanithia Leaks. Listen, and then he said, above your mediocre mind. Everything that's going on is above your mediocre mind. Did you believe that she was a dummy and had a mediocre mind when you married her? Did you think that she was a pig with lipstick when you married her? And yes, I know what that means. I had people under my comments talking about it's a figure of speech, it's a quote, it's a phrase. Yes, we all know what that means. You can dress the pig up, but at the end of the day, it's still a pig. And at the end of the day, you still compared Porsha to a pig. Hence my title, Simon calls Porsha a pig. All right, and then he goes on, like, y'all, he did like 3 of these little graphics today. 3 or 4. He said, future buyers, beware, betrayal is real. And then he tries to play the victim role. He says, the knife is feeling especially deep and painful today. Jesus, take the wheel. Now he goes from throwing shade, a pig with lipstick, glass homes, 265 days. He acts like he's big and bad. He acts like he wants a peach at noon, and by 1 p.m. Eastern Atlanta time, he is then playing a victim. Maybe you should shut the hell up. You don't get tired? He don't get tired. Moving right along, he says too comfortably. So I guess a lot of people in the comments or on social media and in the blogs have been calling him sassy. He says to comfortably call a man sassy is to imply women are weak and emotional. Again, if you're going to challenge people's intellect, you could just, you're assuming that sassiness has a gender. You're assuming that only women can be sassy. Who said that? Who said that sassiness doesn't have a gender? Women can be sassy, and there are a lot of women who are not sassy. There are men who are not sassy, and there are a lot of men who are sassy. Sassiness doesn't have a gender. What are you talking about? To comfortably call a man sassy is to imply women are weak and emotional. Maybe you think that. That's not a good narrative for our community. Let's do better. He said, I love and respect black women. I would never imply that they are less than men. Why are you equating sassiness to womanhood, though? And then a commenter who is echoing my same sentiments said the definition of sassy is disrespectful. Actually, let's get all the synonyms. Let's get all the synonyms. Audacious, bold, brassy, brazen, cheeky, overly bold, rude, flippant, disrespectful, smart alecky, smart mouthed. Okay, anyways. Yeah, Simon is sassy. Terry also went under his comments and said, sorry, I would never want to be called a pig with lipstick. I totally agree. We must do better. Zing. Zing. Okay, clock that T. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below.